Alright, time check. It is 4:23.
We just missed the funny number.
Indeed.
Alright, pack it in. We'll try again tomorrow.
No, I don't want to do this. I just want to get the Stormblood.
We're so close. We have like 2 videos left. Thankfully, this one, only 1 quest.
Huzzizza.
How big is... Cool.
Enter the Solar.
Entering the solar...
Interior crocodile alligator.
Interior alligator solarium.
The last pillar to fall.
The last pillars of fall.
Huzzah. Accept. Hello, bitch.
Hello. Greetings, warriors of light. But one pillar of the warring triad remains. Zervin, the icon known as the Demon. According to the histories I have uncovered, this monstrous being was worshipped by a race of Mericidian beastmen. These creatures are the key to maintaining Zervin's manifestation, and we could be sure that many such thralls will be imprisoned somewhere within the research facility. It is imperative that we determine their exact location as swiftly as possible. I'll flick through the rest of it. Something about Cryle. As such, your fellow Scions have already begun an exhaustive search. There are several sectors which only you, Cryle, and I can enter without fear of enthrallment. Let's make our way to Azaslav forthwith and aid the investigations.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, I can get a stupid ass hat.
The stupid ass hat?
Stupid ass hat. You'll see it. You'll see it.
Where? What?
Meet me outside. Yeah, I am optimal. Scarecrow ass hat.
I got the Diabolos Hollow card is what I got.
Ah, cool. I got that. I got one of them too.
The hockey matter.
The hockey matter. Completely useless. As can only be exchanged for Materia 5.
Joy.
We're up to like what, 11 now or something?
Who knows?
Just keep throwing stuff in the air.
Yeah, you know. Got all these Orchestrion rolls to redeem. Wagon.
The wagon. This will also make the last time we have to come back to Azaslav for a long-ass time.
Thank God. Fuck this place. I don't like its design.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the elegant aesthetic, that's all.
Alright, that's fair.
So let's see. So this is what's her name?
Yep.
That's
Sophie.
Is this Sephiroth?
This one over here is Sephiroth.
Sephiroth, so this means we're going to the other guy. Oh, he's got a stick.
He's got a big stick.
Interesting.
Gala, Nothota, it is good we caught you. The facility has been swarmed by Imperial troops.
By their standards did we judge them soldiers of the 6th. I, once more, doth regular Van Hydrus stretch forth his hand to seize the forbidden fruits of Alag. And once more have our meticulous wards been swept aside like so many cobwebs. Who's this? Is it regular?
I think that's regular.
Your meddlesome wards were destroyed from within by the pulsating energies of an icon. Nay, put up your weapons and listen. The followers of Zervan have awakened, and they toil to rouse their master.
The demon's worshippers yet slumbered when we confronted Sophia, but the tampering of her thralls have been more widespread than we thought. They share a common enemy. It is not unthinkable that they would seek to free all those the Alligans had imprisoned.
Yes, yes, the cage doors are open. And whilst you stand here quibbling over who picked the locks, my soldiers are inside the facility risking their lives and their sanity. They have volunteered to face death to prevent Zervan's servants from waking him to the fullness of his power. Now, assuming you have at last understood the gravity of the situation, it is time that I rejoined them.
But you cannot hope to succeed. The Icon will enslave the minds of any who draw near.
Thus did I seek out those with the power to resist his influence. Aid us, and mayhap my men will not perish in vain.
You propose an alliance.
I have delved into the depths of this place and found its technology wanting. These mechanisms have failed to hold their prisoners, and such broken artifacts are unfit to bring before the Emperor. Twice have you bested me in combat. Will you now lend me that strength and stand against our mutual foe?
It was in opposing your reckless schemes that Yaziel was lost to us. You expect us to simply forgive and forget all that has come before?
I expect you to put aside your emotions and use your better judgment. But of course I am dealing with savages. I will not stand here and justify the death of the Ice Maiden. We pursued our ideals and you pursued yours. Such was the result. And mayhap you might consider another point. In these endless clashes, we have all lost comrades dear to us. Yet I choose to put aside past grievances to beg your champion's aid, to appeal to your reason. Thou art willing to build a bridge of common purpose upon such tremulous foundations? I too am hesitant to accept this arrangement, Arkanishtola. But the offer has been made to the Warrior of Light, and 'tis their involvement, the Warriors of Light, and 'tis their involvement which shall ultimately sway its outcome. I shall abide by their decision.
Oh God. I mean,
I don't know that Northoda at least doesn't actually have super strong feelings about the Empire outside of fighting them.
I mean, bigger picture, the Primal is the bigger
Right.
threat.
Yeah. First one?
Yeah. Then, for better or worse, we shall fight at your side. Mistress Kyle and I are also resistant to primal influences. We shall aid you where we can.
Then let us be on our way.
Nikolai. Our companions have already passed through to the research facility. We should not lag behind. The demon stirs.
Those are some interesting beastmen. Like a suckling babe, he feedeth upon the aether siphoned unto him by his thralls. We must needs deprive him of the sustenance. Then we destroy those devices.
Hold! Witness your soldiers.
Damn.
They have turned one against the other. Even half awake, Zervin corrupts and converts those who enter his aura. The three of us, then. Gala, Nothota, and Ukalai. We rush in together and each disable a generator. They cannot give them the chance to rally a defense.
There are 4 mechanisms by my count. If I can avoid the Icon's miasma, my blade will make short work of the last one. We, all of us, have pledged our lives to... Keep your lives. I would rather you tend to my fallen. Some may yet survive with their minds intact.
I know not if my strength will be enough. No champion.
The battlefield is no place for uncertainty, boy. Fate has blessed you with a unique talent and an occasion to use it. Do not waste such a gift. We strike!
Gods! Zervin is... Anukalai! Jesus Christ! Oh shit.
Damn.
Well, I suppose that's one Legatus we don't have to worry about. He slumbers once more. You saved me. Why?
I told you, boy. Yours is a gift too precious to waste. A gift the Emperor may one day have need of in his war upon these untamable icons. Emperor Varys, he raised me up from the ranks, stood against my detractors. I gladly give my life in his service. You must finish this. Slay these leeches upon our star. Kill them all. Kill Zervan! Those are actual coughs. This voice is killing me. I did it to myself.
Well, you never have to voice him again.
Sometimes I can do rough voices, no problems, and sometimes they fucking annihilate me.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, we must needs withdraw and prepare our assault. At the cost of his very life, the legatus hath prized open for us a window of opportunity.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Really? Here? You bring us here?
Where the frackety frick are we?
This is the final boss room of the Etherochemical Research Facility.
Nice.
Where we fought La Habrea and Izagyon.
That's right.
He's dead. Had I only been stronger. Enough of that. There'll be time for regrets after we've rid the world of Zervan. Trial has the right of it. The demon has fallen back into torpor for now, but we must act swiftly if Regular's death is to have meaning. The survivors speak of an army of thralls loose in the facility. We must assume that these followers continue their efforts to awaken the icon.
Let us then concentrate upon diverting them from their task. Mistress Kryl and Master Unon Karlhai, prithee secure the controls to Zervan's shackles and limit the restoration of his might. Archon Ishtola and I shall forge ahead, and strike down those thralls as would seek to harry you. Warriors of Light, thine is, as ever, the most perilous duty. Gather to thee thy trusted companions, and extinguish from this realm the fires of the demon himself.
Yeah, that I can do. Contain Z1T9. Get in there, like, immediately. Come on.
Come on, get us in.
You know what? Fuck it.
What? Yeah. The healer speedrun.
Speedrun. We will bear the Legatus's remains back to Garlemald. His favored blade was shattered, but may your own weapon claim vengeance instead.
Oh, here we go.
The Curion. I don't know what that means.
The Curion? It's a rank.
Of course. Romans and all of that. Come on.
Rome is the Roman Empire.
Oh yes, the favorite.
Told you to an yell, but you shan't enter. You shan't enter. Let's fight the fucker.
Kick his ass.
Kick his ass and put it on social media. His ass.
There's been enough sacrifice for one day. We must take the chance we've been
Trial
given
with voice.
to defeat Zervan now.
I like how he's just a torso.
Yeah?
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, here we go. All Axe doesn't have a shield. What?
I keep standing in the... I'm not looking anything.
No, you aren't.
Let's stand over here.
Jesus, we really ran out of places to stand pretty quick.
Yeah, there's a bit more than a torso there.
Oh! Fun!
Good and evil, the war eternal.
The war eternal indeed.
My doubt is fled.
Two of them!
Oh god.
Oh, stack.
Yeah,
Stack done.
I was dead.
Interesting.
I got killed by both AoEs.
I can't target him. I wasn't able to target him for a second. Ranged at the exact wrong time.
I shall rise above all. Bear witness to my will.
Alright, pulleys around the enemy's gravity, that's around the enemy's stupid distinction.
Oh!
Oh boy.
You can grab
Bow
it.
to my infallible judgment.
Whoa, okay. Interesting. Ow.
Phase 3!
Suffer in endless torment.
Not just fire. Okay. God damn it, not again!
I should have killed myself.
Suffer in endless torment.
Oh my god, full cast time raise?
Because he wasted it on me. Just kill this punk ass bitch. Thank you.
Jesus, Tab was not working with the target.
He might be too big. If the model is too close to your camera, Tab won't choose it.
Interesting.
Oh my god. Good lord, let's get the fuck out of here. Why did I receive 2 comms?
I got none. I didn't do anything of
I
note.
did terribly, man. I don't deserve them. Incredible as always, you two. Hopefully that will be the last our world sees of the likes of Zervan. Every one of his thralls has been slain as far as we can determine. Our victory over the warring triad is complete. An impossible feat had we not been blessed with your cooperation.
Let us not forget the efforts of regular Van Hydrus and his men. Without their noble sacrifice, the demon would have awoken far sooner, and possessed of far more formidable energies. The bodies of the fallen now accompany the survivors on the return journey to Garlemald. 'Tis known that the Imperials recognize no god, yet they would honor the dead in their own fashion.
And when next we meet, our fleeting alliance will surely be forgotten. It was an interesting exchange, nonetheless. They spoke of their present ruler as a man who values self-sufficiency. Varus befriended Regula in their youth, it seems, and was highly impressed by his martial prowess. There's common knowledge that Regula's rise to Legatus was in great part advocated by the Emperor himself. Regula freely admitted his shortcomings when it came to politics, and it was Varus's unconditional support that served to win his undying fealty. One does not expect such tales of comradeship to lurk beneath the Empire's iron exterior. Contrary to all expectations, the man died a hero. Witnessing the way you all leapt into danger without hesitation, it would seem I'm surrounded by heroes. And yet, my own actions were aught but heroic. I have not the qualities nor the character to stand at the warriors of light's side. What a curious thing to say. Are you truly concerned that you do not measure up to some arbitrary requirement? If you knew of the path I walked to reach this place, then you would understand why I doubt myself so. Return with me to the Rising Stones, and I shall tell you of it. Oh boy. We're still in the cutscenes. Why are we still in the cutscene? Foggy.
Okay. Jesus Christ, what is this?
Yeah, it's a big fucking Spriggan, I don't know. Unukalai! Unukalai! Alright.
1 second. Okay.
Alright.
Oh god. Jesus. We're getting there. We're getting there.
We're getting there. With your victory over Zervan, the Warring Triad is finally defeated. I am afraid, however, that mine own efforts have often been more hindrance than help, and you and your fellow Scions deserve to hear the reasons behind my actions. I promise to tell you of my journey, of who I am and where I am from. The truth is, I am not of this world. I was born of a different star, a child whose power of the Echo was too feeble to save his dying world.
What? Great.
A child who, unlike you, never became a warrior of light. When all I knew stood on the brink of destruction, I was yet half-grown. Had I been born but a handful of years earlier, history may have written a different tale. The seeds of other heroes that had yet to fully sprout may not have withered and perished. The star I failed to save is known to you now as the Void.
Oh, boy.
Though...
Okay.
yeah? But though Gala and Northoto knew not that I spoke of my homeland, I have explained to them before the cause of its ruin. A magic was devised to contain a defeated primal's might within a stone known as Auracite. And the energies which bled from this imperfect vessel gradually corrupted the champions who wielded it. These heroes became slaves to an insatiable hunger for ether, eventually transforming into hideous fiends. And none who clung to the faint traces of light were strong enough to oppose them. The demons next turned upon each other in a war which drained the land's ether in ever greater amounts. Until one day the star was suddenly swallowed in a flood of darkness. An entire world unmade in an instant. The Void sent you encounter here in this realm, with the twisted remnants of once mortal beings who gnaw on what motes of life force remain. And as I lay dying, beaten and broken in my failed last stand, 'twas a white-robed Ascian who found my tormented spirit and bore me away to the rift betwixt worlds. Elidibus has been my master ever since. At my mentor's feet did I learn of the nature of reality, of the existence of mirrored worlds and the eternal struggle between dark and light. A sudden and overwhelming superiority for either side will shatter the balance, and the world in question will be returned to the Void by a calamity beyond imagining. As the self-appointed custodian of this balance, my master warned me that the source, the first of all worlds, slips perilously close to oblivion.
In what spirit did this master proffer such a warning? A benevolent gesture, or a veiled threat? To these questions and more do I mean to coax forth answers. Yet no matter his intention, that Heidelin doth teeter on a knife's edge is an undeniable truth. Knowing this, what choice was given you to make?
I chose to join my master, and act as his instrument on this star. The tragedy that befell my home cannot be repeated. I will see this world saved. And yet, I hesitated at the most crucial of moments. What right have I to stand alongside true warriors of light?
In thine own words, thou wert called before thy time, and I offer that thou dwellest overmuch on the question of what maketh the hero. The search for the answer leaveth thee paralyzed by doubt. Heed me, Master Unukalhai. Thou needst not believe thyself a hero to perform great deeds. 'Tis the deed itself which earneth thee the hero's mantle.
Aye. The ideals you hold can be less important than having the faith to act upon them. Vigula's loyalty to the Emperor guided his actions until the last. And though we do not see eye to eye on many things, his final deeds can be called not less than heroic. Personally, I find that faith in my companions allows me to act unhindered by uncertainty. I know that, should I ever falter, Gala, Northota, and the others will be there to support me, or steer me back onto the right path if needed. I see. In the days leading up to my world's destruction, I was entirely alone. I never knew what it was like to have such comrades. I cannot imagine the loneliness you must have felt, but look around you now, Anukalai. You're not alone anymore. Get surprised by the foistering of friendship, dummy. Welcome to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I will fulfill my promise to save this world, and when I stumble, I shall be glad to have your hands there to steady me. Apologies. This is difficult for me. For so long have I spoken from behind a mask.
We should all feel comfortable speaking without such concealment. You're one to talk.
Yeah. I should hope you appreciate the irony of that statement, Yange. The autism squad.
Come on. Done. Yes, good. Bye. See you next episode.
Wait, hold
We
on.
got shit to do.
Oh, God.